What's up, guys? Sorry about my camera quality. I'm using a webcam that is just seriously all sorts of fucked. But besides that, I am going to do a quick little review, a spoiler review of the movie Lamb. It's a new A24 film. If you haven't seen it, go see it. I'm not going to explain the plot. If you haven't seen it, just don't watch this fucking video. It doesn't matter. I'm just going to talk about a couple of my thoughts. It's a quiet-ass movie. I had a bag of popcorn, little bag of popcorn, right? And I'm like trying not to crinkle it. I'm trying not to be that guy, right? But like the movie is so quiet, and I get that can like add to, I guess, the suspense or the horror or whatever. I don't know if I would call this a horror movie by any means, but going into this movie, I thought it might be a little too weird for me, which is fine. I mean, I like weird shit, but this one looked a little bit too much, and parts of it were, but for the most part, I feel like this movie could have been brought down to like a half hour. There's so much in there that I don't think we needed in the movie. When the kid was older, it looked super weird. Very uncanny valley shit. That took me out of it a little bit. But the ending, the big reveal that there's this big fucking sheep man, which I think is some kind of folklore that I don't understand or know about, but whatever. That guy was badass. I want the movie to be about all that. I know that that's not the point of this movie, but that's what I want. I want a sequel and just follow fucking Sheep Man around and he could just fucking kill shit. I don't care. That sounds cool. I'm not against artsy types of movies. This movie visually was beautiful. A lot of cool shots. One thing that struck me quite a bit was the sheep that gave birth to the child was killed, right? And then buried. That whole shit, like, seeing the dirt, just fucking the big, heavy, wet dirt fucking go on the body of the sheep was just like, oh my god. Like, usually, like, it feels fake. Like, I don't know if animals were harmed in the making of the movie or if this was already just a dead sheep that they had, but, like, it was, like, real. And it, like, that looked so cool. A lot of cool framing. Iceland is beautiful, but as far as like characters, didn't give a shit about any of them. It didn't really get me in the mind of like they're excited. Maybe they had a daughter. I don't know. That the scene where it opens up and like they're at like a grave site and Ada, I was like, oh my god, the fucking Lamb kid is dead, but it wasn't. So maybe they had a kid that died. I don't know. A lot left up to imagination in this movie, which is fine, but still doesn't make it my cup of tea. I would probably give this like a 4 out of 10, and most of that is just for visuals. The acting was fine. The lead actress, she was great. The husband existed. The brother of the husband existed. I really liked his song. He was like Icelandic muse going on here. That was sick. Nothing struck me as like this movie needed to be made. I thought there's going to be a little more like psychological horror or something. The trailer looked and sounded and everything was like beautiful, right? The movie didn't do it. Go see it if you want. Am I missing anything? Am I missing anything about that movie that I wanted to talk about? No. I'm just going to close the video with saying, let's go travel to Iceland because it's beautiful, and that's what I want to do. Instead of watching Lamb, I want to go visit Iceland and experience that shit, and if a fucking big sheep man kills me, so be it. Thanks, guys. Bye.